And welcome back. Actually, not yet. And welcome back to gameplay. Oh wait, no. To another Green&Blue Productions proudly presents another There's Other Works. I am the Swine. Are you still going? No? Good. I am the Swine, and let's continue. Alright, so I've been busy once again between this and the last Devanrt Unboxes, which was a day ago. Why am I recording so many of these so close to each other? Because I'm kind of running yellow. I kind of running out of stuff to put on the other day. Got a gameplay video on one day, then you got the other stuff on the other day, and I'm kind of out of the other stuff. But anyway, I've also been, in the last couple of days, I've been busy. As you've been hearing in the background, hopefully this entire time, probably this entire time. I finally made a song that I'm actually okay with. And yeah, I finally made a song I'm actually okay with. I also, in the last couple of days, have figured out how to get this working. Let me just show you this real quick. So we can continue development. And have a trim. As you can see, the walls are walls now, for the most part. Hello. So I figured out completely convert. I figured out to completely convert Project Game Done #1, also known as the Gemstone Chronicles, to it's gonna be workspace to RPG Maker MZ from MV. As you can see, the tavern is working just fine. Got that done, and also I really like this Razer keyboard. It's working really nicely. And that song you're in the background is my test song, hence why I call the music video Final Exam, which I'll link in the description too, probably. If not, it's the only there's music video that's currently that's there. But anyway, so yeah, this is working, so we can get back to working on the project game done just from Chronicles, so we can get that worked on some more, like finally working on the intros, which did need the moving of the events, I'm pretty sure. You know, you can reset. And I made this the way I kind of showed you in the last episode. Here's how it works. Sorry for taking my mouth. I showed you how to do it in the last video, where basically I was recording my key presses and sorting them in this, and doing slight edits, kind of like how I usually do content. Just in general, their animals this way. All my videos are kind of this way, where they're very slightly edited. But what's the main focus of today, other than just a general update on what I am doing? What we're mainly going to focus on today, at least when doing actual work, is figuring out how to take this test song and start turning what I learned in the test song into actual things we're putting down on paper, so we can start writing songs. We should be doing that for Dear Annie, and for Dear Annie, and I closed out of that for some reason. For Project Game done, and Dear Annie for the most part. Now I was using the JD800 plugin and JV 1080 plugins, as well as the Game Boy plugin and the News plugin. So far, I'm kind of figuring that the classic 8-bit sounds work really well for speech. Like really ambient speech, yes, but speech nevertheless. Like it really does sound like the Game Boy and the NES are kind of like having a duel, like a musical duel off at each other, where over this otherwise completely ambient track of the JD800 and the Super JV of the JV 1080 works, 1080. And we gotta write that down. Also, what I've been doing is writing books. I've been doing that. Oh, this is actually, everything has a subtitle, yay! I'm starting to come to the conclusion where with writing, if I don't have a really good way to write something, I just describe it and move on. At least for right now, because I'm a pantser. I'm a hybrid. I'm a pantser and not pantser. Where I need a timeline to work off of for the most part, but for some of it, but for most of it, I'm going to just going off of just writing the thing down. Could also help that I'm more profit and can kind of understand the feature a little bit. And I'm really good at writing that way. Really good at foreshadowing and whatnot. Even if I don't know how the book's gonna end exactly, or what's some elements, I know how to foreshadow. I'm just a really good pantser, I guess. Because magic, or regardless of magic, good pantser is why I don't know. It really does work in ambient, doesn't it? Like you're listening to it the whole time in this video. It really does work as an ambient video game track, which is good. That's what I'm going to use it for. And then I've also, earlier this month, worked on Triumph S&T. Did some stuff. Added the classic RPG mode. from the playtest I did with real people, which I'll be returning to D3, my local tabletop shop, in 8 days, and actually next week, I guess, next week or the week after that. And yeah, added Conan in a scare world setting, and leprechauns. I finally had dual actions. And yeah, I'm minimalist, and finally figured out minimalist start and stuff like that. I can also close these when I'm done talking about them. I don't even open it right now. And our RPG notes. What we actually did. I really should do a community post with stuff like that. With stuff like this, but anyway. Set! Again! But anyway. Also, you guys still have so much trouble with Blender that I was actually, one of my pixel art YouTubers I watched, I'm sorry, I'm forgetting their name, that's Blender. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting their name, but, recommended this program, Blockbench, or review this program, well, reviewed and made an intro video to this program, Blockbench, where it's basically just a simple, low poly, really low poly, like under 100 triangles or whatever. Under 100 polys, I guess, a polygram, something of that nature. And yeah, I made my starter map, also probably now known as the Final Exam or the Wargame Hills. And I really like the aesthetic of this. It works really, really well. It's really low poly. I don't know if this could work as a video game map at all. For Trium, it would work fine, like a really faithful adaptation of Trium, and also for making animations, it would work fine. But for a video game, you might want, but for like a first-person shooter or something, you may want more of these squares. What you can do, you can make this square, then make another square, then make another square, then make another square, and then just tie them together in in Unity or whatever. Unity Godot or Unreal. And then let's move over to, it's really easy and fun to use. Like these trees you see? These trees and rocks, I used placing them with no issue whatsoever. I wasn't even realize I was actually moving them. I got in the groove so well that I didn't even realize I was doing it. It worked so well. It's not nearly as easy as it kind of should be, because as Vector 3D Builder to use, but it's much more powerful. It's actually made for modeling. It works really nice. I really like it. Like something like I want one hand functionality. Like for example, if I hold right click, I can pan the camera. But other than that, it works really, really nice. I really like it. I really, really like it. What is that? But here's what it looks like in Blender with my camera. And you make it a waveform object, it works just fine. It works just fine, and I prefer this color in Blender because I like the solid colors, and I like the power of Blender. Let's press this button and hope for the best. There you go. And that's what kind of looks like if you were rendering like the clouds are clear, that's reflective and whatnot. The trees are kind of clear and whatnot. Let's get rid of Blender as soon as possible because it's a resource hog. Especially how I use it with not Blender, but so let's open Blender again. What in the world are you? What is your name? What username? Oh, it looks cool, right? With the local renderer. And then this is what it looks like, and this is, and then let me show you it. Oh no, let me test 7. And this is the final render. I really enjoyed it. I learned my lesson. Well, I tried rendering in 8K, which I love, but I can't really. None of the things I have can really shrink it down, and you can't upload it anywhere straight. So 8K, don't render in 8K yet. It doesn't quite work. And the reason why I rendered in 8K is to get rid of that right there. Blender is really bad with that. I don't know what that is or how to get rid of it in Blender, but it's really bad. You can't really zoom into Blender images because of that, and that sucks me as a pixel artist, knowing that I can do better in pixel art. But anyway, so I really like this. As you can tell, like the water looks really nice. This is half a spear. It's smaller, but well, smaller overall than the spear that makes up the yellow lake. Again, I got that from a GSP YouTuber. Who probably got it from somewhere, but anyway, the yellow lake, and it's a little wider on top, but it's smaller on the bottom, so it gives you this effect, and I really like it. It's really nice. And of course, this is one of my water effects, which means it's glass, not completely transparent, but reflective. Actually, it's not really reflecting jack, is it? Maybe I gotta fix that. It's not really reflecting, and it should be. Those trees should be reflecting now that I think about it. Yeah, so something's not quite right. So we gotta fix that. Also, my trees, as you can see, they're kind of jelly trees, but they work. I like them. I could have made them a bit thicker. I make it less opaque, but other than that, they're fine. I really like the shading. You can really tell the features apart, and it doesn't look old either because we're using something so advanced that Blender doesn't. We're using like real ray tracing up in here, and you can see the green in the clouds reflected off the clouds. It's just a really nice look. Of course, we have the void because the void is inescapable. It's all consuming, and we got some green reflection off of the gray rocks. I really like this look. I just really like this look since I stumbled upon it to begin with. Are you playing? No. These clouds aren't exactly next to each other, so they don't have shadows. Oh yeah. Another thing I could add is add like a realistic lens effect. Like add focus to this image. But I don't really want to, I don't think. I like the digital nonsense look. Where everything is essentially what you're looking at right here. I like that digital nonsense. Why aren't you playing? Oh, because I keep closing at that station. Wait, did it affect it before? Okay, it's being weird. But anyway. Oh, you know what it is? I just need to do this. Bam. No, that's the wrong one entirely. There we got it. I can just play the music file, which you can find in the description if you like it that much. But yeah, I'll link the description in the music video. But I really like this. I mean, I admit, like, doing anything in Blender is such a pain for me. Like, even moving the camera is so hard. Like, why does it hurt this much to do something in a 3D program so simple as move a camera and not even your camera? I really wish for Blender is ability to move your camera around and have like get the perfect shot in your perfectly fine camera, and then press a button or press a button on screen to have one of the the render cameras pop into your focus or pop into your view. That would be so much better. I don't know why they don't do it that way. Oh, you know what I could do with these trees? I have different little shapes inside of them. But that would be effort. More effort than I think I would more effort than I think would benefit. I mean, it'd be really nice, but like I need if I want to do animations, I would need to if I want to do animations where I got a story in my mind and just make them out really quickly, I just need to be able to do that. But yeah, this is the most advanced of the starter map, also known as Working Fields now. I've done. It has, the house is open, it has like a little plane on the inside, so you have the wood with floors, it has a roof, trees are here now, rocks are here now, and it's just really nice. I really like it, and it was really easy to make, but anyway. So we're going back to work, your review, going to game notes, music ideas. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it's not. Why are you going down there? Oh, that's why. Music ideas. Why is that? Sorry, my words, technical words, just in general, are limited. Say the Game Boy NES are voices, and Game Boy NES are voices, whereas the JD800 and the JV1080 and Analog Dreams are a song. And as I repeat, secretly I was listening to it as we were doing this, just in general, just to have it play more and more times in my head, just so I get a better understanding of it. And the more and more I like it. It's really random, yes, but I think I can work with what it is. Right now, I think I can work with what it is right now. It's just, like I said, it's really, really random. Because it was just me doing stuff and just to get my ideas out there. I think getting the main thing. tavern theme. Excuse me. Maybe for each other wings. That's what they are. We just want that for right now. Alright, let's see that. Okay, project game done. One main menu theme. We're gonna do that one main menu theme. The tavern main theme and the theme for each wing. Granny music, diverse music. Each song 1 to 4 minutes in length? Question mark. And they're diverse and granny also question marks. But yeah, I think that will do it for this episode. Just getting something done. I'm not going. I'm not going to put this song into project being done right now. Anyway, probably later on for something or other, something that really fits it. Well, I think that really does it for this one. We're going to save it. Other file. We're gonna let the sun finish, and we're going to get rid of these. Delete. Control delete key, we're going crazy. Delete, delete, delete. And we're gonna save again. Center song set. And yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you're watching all this video, means lots to me. Also, you also check out stuff in the description below, such as the Story Sports channel, which of course this video sports channel is watching videos, engaging content produced, and by sharing friends from list too. Alright, so yeah, we're making up, like, are we making a lot of progress? That is a good question. Because I still haven't, okay, got a song done, yes. I got new art, 3D art done, yes. Well, have I released a new book? No. Have I released a game? No. So while we are making a lot of progress, we suddenly made two big advances. And also, I should mention I'm able to pump out art no problem now. Like I've been doing these crazy pieces. Let's go version like this. Well, look at all these angles and whatnot. It's not as detailed as it could be, but maybe this is just my style from now on. Like, I have these overly detailed pieces when I want overly detailed pieces, like for covers and whatnot, every now and then for mini-sodes. But I also have, like, when I just want to do art, I have these under-detailed pieces for, let's say, a Durrani, or just normal Dursodes where I just want to write, or for the game, and stuff like that. Because one of my major things was being able to do art consistently and quickly and not burn my brain out every single time. Which, this art, even though it looks simple, would have been impossible, very impossible for me a couple of years ago, when I struggled doing angles. Now I do angles a lot. Or perspective. Different perspectives are not face on, let's say. Face on, top down, stuff like that. But now I do them a ton, and it just works. It just really does work. So I'm more confident in my abilities. So we can try making tile sets, I guess. I'm going to be doing that off camera though, probably. I don't feel like that'll be one of the things I'll do on camera, because that will require a lot of doing. And yeah. But anyway. Alright, so that'll be our first video. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate watching on this video. You can also check out stuff in the description below, such as the Facebook channel, which of course this Facebook channel for watching videos, engaging content produced, and by sharing friends, family list, yeah. Alright, that'll be this video. Thanks for watching. And I guess see you in a skin.